What is good, YouTube? My name is Lamar Griffin. I'm a creative based out of Denver, Colorado. On this episode, we're going to talk about the Sigma 14 to 24-8 and my experience with it, and hopefully something in this video can help you if you're looking to buy this thing. Let's get into it.
It's about to go down. It's about to go down.
All right, so in this video, this is not a review. This is not a technical video. If you're looking for technical details on this lens, this is not the video to watch. I'm sorry. I just wanted to see what this lens was like compared to my Tamron 17 to 28. I do some comparisons so that you guys can see the difference between the 14 and the 17. The only reason I rented this lens, I have this lens on rental right now, and the only reason I'm thinking about buying it, which I'll let you guys know at the end of the video if I'm gonna buy it or not, is because 14 compared to 17 when you're shooting real estate or when you're shooting I like to get a wide shot of a football stadium every time on Sundays. 14 is quite different than 17. So that's my whole thing. I want to rent this lens, see what it could do. And I put it through its paces. I've had this thing for the last 3 days. So I want to share some of that stuff with you guys. Hopefully some of this stuff helps you if you're thinking about buying this, or if you just want to kind of see like what it looks like in different situations. All right, so first and foremost, the build quality of this lens is amazing. This is a Sigma art lens. Before I sold it, I used to own the Sigma 18 to 35 1.8. That lens was amazing. I got so much dope footage with that lens. This lens is not that heavy. After shooting for a while, of course, you're gonna feel the difference if you have this on your camera compared to the Sigma 17 to 28 or the Sony 16 to 35. This is gonna feel a lot different, but you also gotta understand 17 to 28, 16 to 35, you're getting 14 to 24 on this. So maybe that 14 is enough to justify the difference in the weight. But speaking of heavy, I took this lens with me to a workout session. I was trying to get my workout going. I had the 17 with me. I also had the Sigma 14. So I tried to do some tests. So I'm gonna roll some of that footage right now so you guys can check it out. So the real reason that I rented this lens and the reason that I have it right now and I'm doing this video is because I was thinking about switching over from my 17 to 28 because I'm about to start doing a lot more real estate photography. So if you do real estate photography, I also do real estate videography. Me and my business partner, Gabe, we do photography and videography. Any of you real estate photographers and videographers out there wanting to know what this looks like, I'm gonna put some pictures in here right now for you guys, so check out the pictures. I'll also put a little bit of B-roll, some video that I took of the house. So in conclusion, if you are like me and you own the 17 to 28 or the 16 to 35 and you're thinking about switching to the 14 to 24, you just have to ask yourself a few questions. Do you need to go to 14? So what I mean by that is when I'm using my 17, usually I can just back up. So in most case scenarios, other than real estate, I can just physically back up and then I can get a wider shot with my 17 and it works great. I love that lens. So for me, the answer right now is no. The only reason I would buy this lens and sell my 17 to 28 is if my real estate photography became normal. So if I'm picking up real estate jobs, left and right, and it makes sense for the business, for the brand, what I'm doing, then I would without a doubt buy this 14 to 24, because after using it for a couple days, vlogging with it, I got a few shots of my buddy Tim driving in his car. Just different shots with this 14 has showed me that this is a quality piece of glass. It's an amazing lens, and for the price, this thing is a no-brainer. Only if you need it though. So my advice to anyone out there that has a 17, that has a 16, if you're not doing real estate and you're in a position where when you're shooting wide, you can just back up, you might not need to buy this. Or if you're doing real estate and you're in the bathroom, or you're in a small room or in a tight room, you're gonna need this 14, and this could save you. So this might be the lens for you. It might be worth upgrading if you do a lot of real estate photography. It might be worth upgrading if you do landscape photography and you don't want the 17, you don't want the 16, and you want 14. This is a great lens to buy. But just keep that in mind when you're thinking about buying this lens. If you already have a 17 or a 16, if you're doing photography or videography where you can simply just back up and get more space, you might not need this. And I know that's not the case all the time, because it's easier said than done. But sometimes you might be in a situation where you could just scoot back and then you can get whatever shot you need with your 16 or 17. But my opinion on this lens, it's amazing. And if I do get those real estate jobs, I will be adding this to my kit. But I'm also not selling my 17 to 28 from Tamron, because that is an amazing lens and it's super light and I love that thing. So I appreciate you guys watching the video. Let me know if you guys got any questions. Please leave them down in the comments. Appreciate you guys checking out the channel. I got a lot of cool stuff coming soon. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, hit that like button. My name is Lamar Griffin. Peace.